Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at game number 9 in our 20 from 1983 series. This was created by Konami and licensed to Centuri. It's a very cool shooter. It's kind of like Tempest meets Galaga. Actually, that's a pretty apt description. It has great classical music in it, and this is called Gyruss. It's called that because your spaceship makes a gyrating motion around the screen. It moves around the outside edge in a circle, and the enemies come out towards you from the center of the screen from the distance. And there's the control panel, and you use a joystick, and if you hold in one direction with the joystick, the ship will move out towards the edge but then stop. So you have to release and then push again in that direction. Yeah, and this game has really cool music to it. Like I said, it's classic music, and it is Johann Sebastian Bach's Toccata and Fugue in D minor. But yeah, you can move all around the edges of the screen, but it won't. Your ship won't move in one continuous motion as you hold the joystick in one direction. You'll have to either let go and then move it again once you reach the left or right edge, or you'll have to just like move it in a whole circular motion. There is a way to get double shots in this game, and it's really quite easy. Once in a while you will see a planetoid, an orange planetoid with two tripod-like ships, or whatever they are, and you want to shoot the planetoid in the middle, and that'll get you double points. And we'll get started here. You can shoot all the enemies in a group and get some bonus points, and you'll get at least 1,000 for doing so. But the enemies like to shoot at you, and there I just shot that planetoid in the middle. And you can still shoot the other ships that are with it, and you can get some nice points for those ships. For the first one, it's 1,000. For the second, it's 1,500. And for the third, it's 2,000. But it's not often a good idea to try to take out a whole group of the enemy ships when they are in formation, or when they emerge but are not yet in the formation in the distance, because they like to shoot a lot. There are like maybe once in a great while there's gonna be instances where they don't shoot as they appear at the beginning. And here is our first challenge stage, or they call it chance stage. This one's not super hard. You just shoot the enemies as they appear, much like in Galaga's bonus stages. And you'll get a 10,000 point bonus if you take out all the enemies. Great music and great sound effects in this game. The first place I saw this, I think, was in Aladdin's castle. I have read, and you've noticed, that there are sometimes asteroids that appear, and they will often appear like in the direction where you just recently were. And I have read that you can actually get points for shooting that asteroid, just a little bit of points. But I would get the hell out of the way if I were you. If you have already got the double shots, then you will have 3 of the tripod type of enemies together, and they will be worth in turn 1,000. Hey, I got the bonus for getting all the ships. they will be worth 1,000, 1,500, and 2,000. That's, 4,500 points right there. That's pretty nice. Now, if enemies emerge from the edge, they will not kill you. But once they return to the edge, then they can kill you by ramming you. And there will be beam enemies. There will be like two ships with a beam in the middle of them. Don't get touched by the beam or you're dead. Don't run into those enemies or you're dead. But you can shoot both enemies and they're worth 200 points each. Most of the other enemies that you shoot, the regular enemies that appear on the screen, are worth 100. Yeah, I first saw this at an Aladdin's Castle arcade, and it was an arcade that had a bunch of locations across the U.S. The one I went to was at the Vancouver Mall in Washington State. And here's another challenge stage. When you die and you have the double shots, you will lose the double shots. You will go back to a single shot. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get the perfect on this bonus stage anymore. But even during the bonus stage, if you take out a whole group of enemies, you'll get at least 1,000 point bonus. And by this point, you get 1,500 point bonus. 3 warps to Saturn. And there's warps to Neptune, Uranus, don't laugh, Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, and then finally Earth. And they skip Pluto, which I guess is no longer considered a planet. You don't do Venus or Mercury either. And there might be new planets in the Milky Way solar system that they've discovered. I don't know. But there was a terrific NES port of Gyruss that's even better than the arcade. It's got some new additions. It's got like boss fights, and you can use a super shot to take out a whole bunch of enemies at once. It's really, really cool. If you've never played it, check it out for sure. It was created by Konami's sister company, I guess if you want to call it, Ultra. That is a fantastic port. If you like this game and you've never seen NES port, definitely give it a shot. I think that Aladdin's Castle back in the day gave you 6 tokens for $1. I remember that being pretty damn awesome. Oops, crap. Well, at least I got myself an extra life. Yeah, it's noticeably tougher if you have singular shot rather than double shot. Yeah, you can collide with the enemies or their shots and be destroyed. But when they first emerge at the beginning of a stage, then they won't kill you by running into you. But after that, then they can collide with you and kill you. Yeah, I did not do good on any of these remaining bonus stages in my gameplay here. I didn't know what direction they emerged from or anything. But you get 100 points for each one that you destroyed after the stage is over. And I think I mentioned it, but you get an extra life at 30,000 points, and then every 60,000 points after that. Now this is a cool game. Definitely, definitely makes sense to say it's like Tempest meets Galaga. I think that's a very apt description. But terrific music, terrific sound effects. I was definitely impressed by this when I first saw it at Aladdin's Castle. Aladdin's Castle was a great arcade. I saw many games there for the first time. I was in my early teens, and I would visit my mom on weekends. She lived in Vancouver, Washington. She had cable, and I have great early 80s cable memories from watching it at her house. She also had a Coleco Gemini, which was like an Atari 2600, and played Atari 2600 games. But that is my game of Gyruss, created by Konami and licensed to Centuri. And in a little bit, we're going to look at the other planets that you'll save. There's nothing special once you save Earth, and again, you don't save Venus or Mercury or Pluto for that matter. But there, I'm saving Jupiter, and here's the chance stage after that. I put on invincibility for this part where I'm saving the other planets. Yeah, there's no ending sequence once you save Earth. It just goes back to you starting at Neptune all over again. Warps to Mars. And we'll scoot forward to the bonus stage, or the chance stage. Yeah, you can control your ship as it's warping to whatever planet in the distance. Yeah, I think the best thing about this game is the music. The music and the sound effects, just fan-freaking-tastic. Konami's well known for their great music and often sound effects. And they did not disappoint in this game, that's for sure. Well, I hope you're looking forward to the upcoming weekend. I'm notorious for not really doing anything with my weekends. I should clean the house and start to look gross. But this is the next chance stage. Yeah, you really want to try to keep getting that double shot, and you definitely get plenty of opportunities to get it. Just gotta destroy that orange planetoid that will appear with with those tripod type enemies. Just shoot the orange planetoid and you'll get your double shots. You can't upgrade from the double shots, in case you haven't noticed by now. If you have the double shots already and the enemies appear, it'll be 3 tripod things, and you can get 1,000, then 1,500, then 2,000 for them. Well, that was Gyruss by Konami and licensed to Centuri. Game number 9 in our 20 from 1983 series. Hope to see you soon with game number 8. Y'all have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.